Hey, what is going on, guys? This is your boy Reside the Bengal Dragon. Make sure to hit that like button, that subscribe button, follow me on Twitter, TanTag01, and hit that bell notification button as well. I'm sorry, it's been a bit of a delay at this video being made, but yes, still feeling a bit of the ramifications of like I said, a, a significant incident that happened. It's almost like life-changing incident that happened a couple weeks ago. So, still in the adjustment period, but I'll still try and get you content out as much as possible. And also, you would have also noticed perhaps a relevant, no, corresponding change in the nature and the quality of some of the content that I'm going to provide or that is available on this channel right now. But anyways, I'm going to talk about the Tri Nations, not Tri Nations, the bilateral series between Bangladesh and Sri Lanka that just concluded, and um, what I think about the 3-0 whitewash of Bangladesh. Me being a staunch Bangladesh cricket fan and a cricket supporter of Bangladesh. Although I'm not a cheerleader, I am a supporter of Bangladesh cricket. Now, a question can be asked: was this a necessary loss for Bangladesh? To provide them with an ample opportunity and basically a reality check to look into themselves and think that okay, it's time to improve the system. Absolutely. You had Shafiul Islam come back after all this time, and he went for a lot of runs. Mustafizur Rahman, I think he was prematurely left out for the third ODI, and I think that had to do a bit of the peer pressure. And listen, I'm starting to get a little tired of Nazmul Hassan Papon's happy-go-lucky attitude. I'm starting to get a little tired of that because if something bad happens, he'll still have a happy-go-lucky attitude. If something good happens, obviously he'll have a happy-go-lucky attitude. If something bad happens, he'll still have show like it's not bothering him too much. He has everything under control, and then later on, what happens? We get more and more bad results. I'm kind of getting sick and tired of this. Like, once you have a bad result, a repeated bad result, so if you haven't learned, if you haven't learned that what you're doing is not working, I believe there's a dictionary word for that, insanity, or I believe it's at least it's made popular. It's made popular. If not a dictionary word, it's made popular by like media. That insanity is basically thinking that something that didn't work the first time will work the second time and the third time and the fourth time and the fifth time. Yeah, that's called insanity. So I'm kind of getting sick and tired of that attitude, but this was a necessary loss for Bangladesh because it more importantly, it gives the players a chance to do a lot of digging and a lot of retrospective on where their weaknesses in their games are. And it gives them a lot of opportunity to actually look into themselves and think how they're going to move forward with the next 4 years. Because in the end, okay, yeah, the next 2 or 4 years, because now you even have the Test Cricket Championship. Okay, so in ODIs, the next 4 years, how are you going to move forward? How are you going to be prepared for the next ICC World Cup that is happening in the Indian subcontinent? So this is on many levels, not only on a skill level, like even like supposedly our most technical batsman Tamim Iqbal, yeah, a lot of technique, man. You need a lot of technique to get bowled out the most number of times, like in Bangladesh cricket, man. Man, A plus grade on that, buddy. Yeah, like even someone like Tamim Iqbal, who the BCB should not at any point think that he is undroppable. BCB, in fact, BCB should make this point very clear. No one is undroppable. And they should make this point clear through example. They should have, if Tamim Iqbal does not perform against Afghanistan, they should drop Tamim Iqbal in the India series. They should absolutely drop him at least from the T20s or the ODIs, they should drop Tamim Iqbal. They say, okay, no, we don't have faith in you. Prove to us that you are Tamim Iqbal Khan, and not just a guy with a random guy from the street. If he keeps failing, I think that's the approach. Prove to prove to the entire team that even Mushfiqur Rahim is not undroppable. Okay. So not and Mahmudullah, listen, he's like the way he is going. If he doesn't improve, mark my words, mark my words, his time is over. If he doesn't improve, his time is over. Okay. So not only on a skill level, but this is also on a fitness level and also on a psychological level. Shakib Al Hasan said something very important the other day, that your fitness level, your overall fitness level is a very strong determinant on how you perform, and how you manage your fitness level is also a very strong determinant on how you perform. Okay, so he said something about the fitness regime, or the fitness routine of, let's say, the BCCI with their player rotation and whatnot. And Jalal Yunus took some exception to a few points, albeit agreeing with a lot of them, but took exception to some few points. He said that we don't have that many players in our pipelines to warrant a regular rotation. Few problems with that. There are really a few problems with that. First of all, yes, you have people in the pipelines. You, it's not every day that you're going to have the BCB 11 and the A team and the under 19 team and the national team playing cricket at the same time like you have right now. Okay, it's not every day. Once you don't have this, rotate the players. Give give another chance to Shahriar Nafiz. Give another, give, don't just have Anamul Haq, just have a one-off ODI and think that, he could not score 50. Okay, he's out. Okay, give all these other people a chance. Give Nazmul Islam, Nazmul Islam Opu a chance, another chance. I don't even know why he was dropped. Okay, I'm sorry, Tajul Islam. I have a feeling he's a bit too old for ODIs. Something about him I kind of don't like. In ODIs, he's much more suited for Test cricket. But if he performs good in ODIs, you know what? I stand corrected. So you have a lot of players you are just not willing to use. You have a lot of players in your pipelines. Look at the A team. I am not talking about Muhammad Ashraful. Muhammad Ashraful's days are finished. Okay, don't think I'm talking about Muhammad Ashraful, but yes, I am talking about people like Tushar Imran. I am talking about people like Afif, the youngsters like Afif Hussain and Zakir Hussain and Ariful Haq. Give them another chance. No. Give them more chances. How are they going to proceed without them being given chances? And it's the same thing with what we saw in this series and in the World Cup. First of all, why was Abu Jaid picked? I don't even know why Abu Jaid was picked. Excuse me. Um. Yeah. So I don't even know why Abu Jaid was picked. Then you have like Taskin Ahmed. I believe he was picked as well. Yet in the Sri Lanka series, yet they did not play a single game. In fact, wasn't Farhad Reza picked for the Ireland Tri Nation series? Did not play a single. I don't think he played a single internationally recognized ODI match. Like this getting one step closer. I should feel lucky. I'm even considered. I'm like, yeah. This brings me to my next point. The team management. The team management really, really needs to look hard at what it is doing. Okay, really, really needs to look hard at what it is doing, because this thing can't go on. This thing can't go on. Yeah, like I don't know, so some things about corruption, bribery, yeah, whatever. I'm not that much into politics, anyways. I'm not that much into politics, anyways. But yeah, uh, I'm more concerned with the outcome. Okay, the, the team management, like you should manage based on competence of performance. How will people prove themselves if they don't perform? If they don't have a chance to perform, how will people prove themselves? Which brings me to my next point. Have you noticed Bangladesh taking a lot of uh, safer options than taking risks? This also needs to stop, because once this happens, your opposition figures you out much more quickly and then devises a counter strategy much more quickly, and then works on that counter strategy much more quickly, so that whatever you do to counter that counter strategy, because you're not willing to take risks, there's not that much you can do. So your opposition says, oh, you played this move, okay. It's like a game of chess. You played this move, okay, I'll do this one move, all your options will be blocked. And given and actually given Nazmul Hassan Papon's recent ramblings in the media, I don't think he learned his lesson yet. The Pakistan Cricket Board seemed to have learned their lesson, and they did better than Bangladesh in the World Cup. Let's see. At least they're changing things up. Let's see if it works. But at least they're trying. The BCB are not even trying, which means that these people, they have to perform. These, like, I'm sorry, Mahmudullah Riyad, you are starting to become a liability on this team. Okay, you can't just score one century, and you can't just score like 150 or 160. Okay, and think that yes, I am the Rahul Dravid of the Rahul Dravid Jr. of this team. I am the Steven Smith Jr. of this team. It doesn't work that way. Okay, even tailenders have their occasional bursts. Abul Hassan Raju, okay, he scored a century. Do you think he's at the status of a Brian Lara or a Kumar Sangakkara because he scored a century on his debut test? No. The key word is consistency. If there is no consistency, the BCB will have to show that everyone is droppable. I'm sorry, my Bengali is not that good. I'm much more proficient with English. Okay, and I'm sorry, that's not a. I'm sorry, this is how I see it, and this is how most people should see it. That's not a flaw in me, because I grow up, and I not only grew up, I am existing amongst English speaking people. Okay, so in this day and age where education is so easy to access, if your English speaking skills are not that good, maybe access for free, for free. If your English speaking skills are not that good, that is something you have to fix. I'm sorry, you have. If it's such a global language, communication is so important. It is something that other people have to fix. But anyways, if you understand this message, please share this video with every Bangladesh cricket fan out there who can make things happen. Because once things get viral or anything in the social media, they start making some noise. It also puts some pressure on the BCB. And believe it or not, the BCB, maybe they'll not admit it, but they have shown signs of caving into this pressure from time to time. Okay, if we can entice positive change, that is a good thing. But yeah, so that's pretty much it for this video. I see this 3-0 whitewash, an emphatic whitewash, a very necessary loss for Bangladesh cricket, because time has come to take a few more steps forward, because Bangladesh cricket has stayed stagnant for a while now. Time to take a few more steps forward. If you really ask me, you can start with a change of captaincy, and you can start with a change of, your policies of your pace bowling or whatnot. But anyways, those are just a few suggestions. Anyways, let me know what you think, and please leave your comments in the comment section below. Hit that like, subscribe, bell notification button, and share this video. This is your both on V side, the Bengal Dragon, signing out.